Is a book review of Geoffrey Jones, The Definitive Reference by Hill, Kolean, Maris and Spurlock. There is an additional volume. This one is the paperback version. There is a hardback version, which I think pictures and quality is probably better than this, but still this is a really, obviously, slightly cheaper copy, but still very good. Now, this is from Vanguard and it includes about 175 pages of lots and lots of brilliant work by Geoffrey Jones, and on very nice quality paper as well. So just open the book so you can see the spine. Now, this book came out in 2013. Of course, it can never be definitive because, of course, there's always books, new books, and I'm certain there are some books that maybe are not included. You can never get everything. Not every single piece of work can ever be totally. However, you've got here The Art of Geoffrey Jones. You've got retrospectives, Geoffrey Jones, A Life in Art. Now, this is not an autobiography or biography, so it's not a vast amount of information. There's a little bit of information, but it's it's a reference book, as it says, a reference to his paintings, just lots and lots of examples. So you've got examples there, and you've got details about all various things, and then you've got pictures, obviously, on the side, and you've got fantasy cards there, trading cards. You've got fantasy art cards there. It's got a complete index to all those. You've got the comics. You've got there various art portfolios, sequential art. You've got Idle. So you've got examples there. So you've got some examples. Some are very small, so you've got very tiny, like there, National Lampoon. Got lots of the comic books. So you've got comic books ones all the way through. Got some examples of the comic books. And then hardcovers and trade paperbacks. Bernie Wrightson, A Look Back. You've got all the various collections that he was in. Spectrum 5, Spectrum 6. And then you've got, like here, I'll show an example. And you've got the covers. So you can see the covers there. They're quite small. So you can't see much. But I mean, it's still really look close. You can see it okay. You've got The Laughing Ghost, A Woman of Bangkok. And you've got more and more pages of the covers. And it's got the details of all the covers, obviously the year, 1971, obviously mainly 1960s, 1970s, 1974, etc. Then you've got the Conan ones, zebra covers, however you want to say it. So it's a Lost Valley of Iskander. Great examples there. Then you've got conventions, fanzines, amateur publications. You've got comic books and tabloids, magazines. So you did a lot here. Sunday, the Plain Dealer magazine. Of course, a lot of these are in American magazines, so very hard probably for anyone like himself in the UK to ever find copies of. Psycho, I've got a lot of copies of that. Weird Tales of the Macabre, got that one, brilliant. Oh, Star Reach, of course, Michael Moore. I didn't realise that one. Love the Star Reach. There's lots and lots. That's issue 6. Got quite a few issues, but I haven't got issue 6. Oh well, I have to correct that. Creepy, Epic, Art Today, lots of also all the Pulp Fiction magazines, and that one's beautiful. Got a lovely one there, fantastic. Love that. Fantastic stories. You've got also issues there, Galaxy magazine, If, and then on to art catalogues, and then more here. Interviews, articles, reference material, etc. all the way at the back. And then you've got the back, Nightmaster. Yes, I remember that one as well. Michael W.M. McCluter, some memories of the early days. And you've also got another index at the back, an alphabetical cross index of all reference entries. And then, about the film. There's a film as well. So Better Things at the back. I think this is just an absolutely glorious book. The only depressing thing about it is it ends up meaning you look at it and go, must buy that, or must go and find out about that. And you go, of course, find lots of these things are virtually impossible to find, I'm certain. With a lot of effort, I'm certain you can find them all, but it's all going to be pretty tricky, especially some of these like portfolios, because they weren't produced in great numbers. I have no idea. It says 5,000 sets. That's quite a few, I suppose, but there are 1,000 sets signed. I suppose they turn up. I'm quite certain they do turn up. World Without End portfolio. Drawings of Geoffrey Jones' portfolio. But Probably would have been easier to get them at the time than probably finding them now. However, this book I think is just superb. So Jeffrey Jones, not a particularly thick book, but it's still packed solid with information, and I totally love this book. I love the artwork as well. The artwork is superb. Jeffrey Jones, brilliant. The definitive reference, totally recommended.